As you can see here, I sold this up. The terrorists who follow me around to cover up people in law enforcement, they rip open my bag here. And I sold it up. And they ripped it again. Now what's the purpose of corrupt people in law enforcement that keep ripping my bag? It's because the corrupt people in law enforcement, they plant drugs and guns on people. So when I take the train or the bus, they implant some drugs inside my bag here. Again, these are corrupt people in law enforcement. Don't take my word for it. Call me a liar, but look at the news. Cops planting drugs on people. You could go to democracynow.org, democracynow.org, type in the search box, cops slashing tires. Read the last paragraph. The last paragraph mentioned that these corrupt people in law enforcement terrorize people for years and years and years and years. They also sabotage people's cars. Now here's another one for you. You go to lawanddisorder.org, lawanddisorder.org, 1D. Law and disorder, not law and order, law and disorder, 1D. Type in the search box, April 29, 2019. Listen at 23 minutes and 40 seconds. Law enforcement, get this again, law enforcement make people homeless. How? By getting them evicted from their homes. And they get people fired from their jobs. You might know two football players. You might know them. Eric Reed and Colin Kaepernick. What happened? Protesting police brutality. What happened? That's right. They couldn't find work. Why? Because corrupt people in law enforcement are following people around. This is a court case. A court case. Nobody's opinion. This is a court case. It is called the Socialist Workers' Party versus the Attorney General. The Socialist Workers' Party versus the Attorney General. If you can't remember that, let's go to lawanddisorder.org, type in the search box, April 29, 2019. And you could Google Socialist Workers' Party versus the Attorney General, but the best thing to do is to go to the law library and look up that case from there. These are corrupt people in law enforcement, and that's why people are calling corrupt people in law enforcement terrorists. You could Google councilwomen calling cops terrorists. Also, you could go back to the same site that I told you before, Democracy Now. I think it's .com.org, Democracy Now, and type in the search box cops slashing tires, and there the news is calling cops terrorists again. So again, people are calling corrupt people in law enforcement terrorists. And the word terrorist means, according to the dictionary, because, I'm saying cops are not terrorists, but according to the dictionary, terrorist means to terrorize. Terrorist means to force people to do things against their will. That's what the word terrorist means. And they terrorize me every day by sabotaging my car, getting me fired, job after job after job. Like that report says, on law disorder, they get people fired. So they got me fired like 1,000 times. They got me evicted. These people are just plain terrorists. They killers, they're murderers. And now since I know them, they're trying to claim that these things are just your imagination. Okay, but it's on the news. It's on the news. So it's everybody's imagination that these things are happening? It's on the news. These people are terrorists. They're killers and murderers. Now, I have reported them to the FBI and to Internal Affairs. Let's see what happens. In the meantime, leave a comment below if you can, because these terrorists are blocking my comments. If you can, leave a comment below and let me know your ideas, how I should handle these terrorists And these corrupt people follow me around, getting me fired job after job, telling people not to rent the place to me, telling women that they date me, interfering with my religion. But anything that the Bible speaks against, killing, murder, whatever, I can do that. But anything the Bible says that it stands for, I cannot do that. These people are killers, they're murderers, they're terrorists. And again, don't believe me, watch the news for yourselves. Call me a liar, watch the news for yourselves. Killers.